Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on Mr. Footballer Loons, and today I'm doing another Creator Club Career Mode episode. It is episode 7 and it's currently the 14th of October and we are facing Swindon Town at home. And in the last video we won it 3-2 away against Walsall, our second win of the season, putting us on 7 points joint with the team above Morecambe. So things are starting to turn around after a great game away against Walsall, but you might think Swindon Town might be an easy game because they're only in 20th. Hamid is going on international duty to Qatar, and Olofsson is going on international duty to Iceland. So we're missing our 66 rated goalkeeper and our highest rated in the side, a 68 rated left back, because of international duty. So that means a 54 rated goalkeeper, Flood, has to tune in, and Walsh, the 54 rated left back, has to go in that position. Also in the last video someone suggested a 4-4-2 formation. So I'm going to play one game of the 4-4-2 against Swindon Town to see if we can perform well. If not, then I'm going to go back to a normal formation. This is what the team's looking like, and you know what? It does look very weak with the two huge players going on international duty, but I feel like we can still do it. If we can keep the momentum we had in the last game, then I feel like we can win against Swindon Town. So let's click play match and begin at Loons Park against Swindon Town. And young Kumbes gets us started off at Loons Park, passing it over to Casey. The new formation suggested in the last video is happening now. This is a must-win game for us as we are last in the table. Can we do it against Swindon Town? They're only 20th, but of our 2 losses that we have had because of international duty could be huge. Come on, Cadlick. What? Excuse me? How did Cadlick lose the ball there? Dropper, come on. Oh, this ain't a great start from the lads. Come on, Dropper. Oh boy. We're not back to reality, are we? Oh! I'm nearly back to reality, but Flood just about got that. Pass it over to Dropper. And we lose it straight away. Referee? No? Okay, looks like we're going to have to defend this once again. We didn't defend the last attack very well. Flood had to come in. But Cadley gets an interception. It's not convincing whatsoever. This is not a great start. It's a save. Oh my god. Flood, you know what? He's actually had a decent first 14 minutes. Let's not lose the ball straight away like we've been doing. This is not the Loons FC I remember from the last video when we won it 3-2 against Walsall. Come on. Chapman driving up the pitch. Over to young Kumbes. Good. Dropper up the wing. Keep on going, Dropper. That's good by Dropper. Chapman, good. Power shot. Foley. It's worth a try. It's worth a try. Our first shot of the game comes at the 19th minute. Pretty much the 20th minute. But Swindon Town have a goal kick. Oh dear. No. Walsh, get back. This is where Ahmed would be good at. Okay. Still haven't won the ball back. Chapman just about gets an interception. We're not proper. Doesn't matter. It somehow fiddles over to Dropper in the middle of the park. What can Dropper do? Dropper. Oh, I thought maybe young Kumbes would go through on goal, but he couldn't. Oh, goalkeeper's being a bit reckless there. Can we win that back? Oh, we're getting so close to winning it back very high at the pitch. Oh, come on. No. Don't let them get into another attack formation. Oh, yes. Lovely. Dropper over to Chapman. Cut back. Pass and field to young Kumbes. Young Kumbes. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, nope. Casey. I should press B. I should have shot. That's my bad there. I should have shot at some point. Trying to do too much in front of goal. Oh, that's good by Graham. I think that's Graham, or was that Giordano? No, it was Giordano. Well done, Giordano. Cadlick on the ball. Let's not be silly here, Cadlick. Good. Simple. Over to Chapman. Come on, good passing, Casey. Oh, he saw Dropper on the run, but the pass was too weak by Casey. Okay, Walsh. I'm not convinced with Walsh to be winning the back of the ball there. Come on. Walsh, this is all you. You have to win the ball back. That's not good. That is not good. I mean, I would say that's a good save, but no, it's not. So I wouldn't say it's a good save. And that does mean it's half-time. It's half-time and it's 0-0. You know what? At half-time, 0-0 ain't bad. It's been quite a close affair. Both teams have had a fair amount of chances each. Okay, we've had 1 shot, they've had 3 shots. So they've had a few more shots than us. Possession pretty equal. But you know what, I feel like we've got this one in the bag. The only problem is I'm not really a fan of Walsh. multiple times he's been beating down that left flank. Multiple times. I'm not convinced of him being in left back, but we've got no one else who's a left back here. Maybe Robson, but he's even lower rated, so Walsh is going to have to stick. Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring on Humphrey, because he's had a decent amount of games. I'm going to bring him into left back, switch Giordano and Humphrey around, because Giordano's backup position is left back. He has been playing right back for a lot of the season, but I think playing him in left back, which is his backup position, should be fine. And I think it'd be better than Walsh anyway, and bringing in Humphrey. I think that's the lineup we're going to go into the second half. Just one substitution, a bit of rotation in the side. We can do this, Loons FC. Come on. Second half begins. Does not look good to start second half off with. Graham's there. Don't lose the ball. Good. Because against Walsall, the amount of mistakes we had, passing errors, just feeding them the ball, feeding them loads of chances was not good enough. Yes, we won, but that was our main mistake. Constantly making mistakes while we're in our own half, but here we're not in this game. We have not made that mistake. Touch wood. As we're on the attack here, that's good. Young Kumbez over to Chapman. Chapman, oh come on Chapman. Can they break the defence? No, they can't. Graham again, good. Up the pitch to Young Kumbez. Run down that right flank right now, Young Kumbez. I don't think he's got enough pace to beat the defender, but Draper's there. Into Casey. Over to Foley. Foley. Oh, to Young Kumbez, shoot. Ah, number 22, solid defending. A huge chance missed there, but they're on the attack now. This is not good. Giordano, where is he? But Graham's there again. Another time he's done that. But what? You know what? What has not been in this game? And then that, to top it all off, is not good performance by him. Giordano, that's good. Oh, he nearly lost it there. Be careful here. We know the amount of mistakes we made in that position against Walsall. We don't want to do it again. You know what? I am going to change the 4-4-2. I think it is working in terms that we can keep a clean sheet. But I feel like it's flat when we go into the attacking scenarios. So, Bentley, who was one of the heroes from the last game to get our second win of the season, is going to come into that central attacking midfielder. And I'm going back to a 4-3-3 formation. Other than that, that is the side there. All nice and dandy. We are still using the 4-4-2 formation though, because it has not gone out of play. So all the players, come on. Last attack with a 4-4-2 formation most probably. Young Kumbez. Nope. Over to Chapman. It goes for a shot, but again, number 22 there to get in his face. Oh, can we win it back here? We do. Oh, that's lovely by Chapman. Lovely work rate to get that back. Casey. Into Foley. Foley. Go Foley. Shoot. Oh, so close. And well, that's the end of the 4-4-2 flat. We are going a bit more attacking like we did in the last video. It has worked in this game though, I do have to admit, in terms that we managed to keep a clean sheet. Other than that, in the attacking scenarios, hasn't been fantastic. So I'm going to change it up for the last 25 minutes and see if it makes a difference or if it will stay the same. Possibly on the attack. Giordano does get a bit of a header on that. But they're still through. Come on, no. That's a good block by Watt. Hasn't been in this game, but it's going out. You know what? I'm going to make another substitution. I'm going to bring on Robson for Cadlick, just for energy reasons, and to give Robson an opportunity. Huge throw-in. This could be huge for Swindon Town if they play it right. Looks like they're going for a long throw-in. You're not getting past Graham's head, though. Superb by him again. Oh, Bentley. That is some good stuff by Bentley. Some good little skill there to win the free kick. Foley. Good. Giordano. Down the left flank. Tries to put a ball through, but you know what? That's poor. Poor by Giordano. He's had an alright game defensively, but that pass... I'll take that back. He's not having an alright game defensively, because if this goes in, it's his fault. He lost the ball, then he couldn't win it back. But Flood, who needs Olofsson when you've got a 54 rated Flood in goal? Superb. And I'm taking off Chapman's only for the latter stages. We are bringing in Stevens, who's got an immaculate haircut. A great afro haircut. Here he is coming in. Look at that beautiful haircut coming on the pitch. For energy reasons. Come on, lads. Not like this. We cannot go down. This would be a huge point if we can keep it. Stevens, that's why I brought you on. Fantastic to win. Could there be a last attack? Foley. Come on. Young Kumbez just about got there. What? Good by Giordano. Over to Bentley. This nope. Oh, Bentley's touch is poor. And well, look at that, 94 minutes on the clock. And it is full time. It's 0-0 at full time. And you know what? I'm happy. We didn't lose. It's our second 0-0 draw of the season. It's a clean sheet. The 4-4-2 formation did work in that game, I have to admit. But in the attack, we still weren't good. Even when I changed it to the 4-4-3 attack. You know what? Round of the claws to Flood there walking. He had a fantastic game in goal. Made that crucial save at the end there. Kept a clean sheet. And in terms of the match factors, a very close game. 4 shots each. 46 possession, 54, so pretty close game overall. In terms of performance, it looks like the ratings aren't too good, but we already know it. Graham, what a game he had. 100% pass accuracy, 100% dribble success rate, 100% tackle success rate, and overall, as an absolute beast. He won the ball so many times. Absolute giant, winning loads of headers and tackles. But the main one, as we said, Flood had a really good game, and he did, an 8.4. He was man of the match of the entire game out of the two teams. That's fantastic work from him. After a 0-0 draw against Swindon Town, we're going over to Burton, facing Burton Albion away from home in the EFL Trophy. Last game in the EFL Trophy, we lost it 3-1 against Salford. But now we're against Burton. Going into the next game, we are changing up a bit. We're not going to start the 4-4-2 formation. I am going for a 4-3-3 attack formation, but we are playing Kaya in that CDM position. And we are starting Robson, Walsh and Stevens because it is a cup game and I'm not too fussed about it. I'm going to start a few of the players that don't usually play in their team. Because we don't have enough squad depth, we have to play a lot of the starting 11 players that normally play, like Young Kumbez, like Casey, like Draper, like Graham. We are going to rest Giordano. He has been playing a lot of games recently. So that's the side going against Burton Albion away from home in the EFL Trophy. Can I quickly say off camera, Hugo Dixon is leaving the club to go over to Notts County when the January window does open. I believe I'm getting around £80,000 for him or something, so I don't think it's going to be enough to sign a player, but we'll have to see when January comes around. And here we are at Burton, and we're kicking off yet again, this time in the orange and black jersey. It's Young Kumbez once again to get us kicked off over to Bentley. Come on, lads, can we make it fun, the EFL Trophy? Didn't have a good game last time in the EFL Trophy as we lost it 3-1 to Salford City, I believe. But Draper is playing on more of a left winger position. It's going to be interesting to see how he performs. He's already made a sloppy pass. Good dribbling, but the end product wasn't really there. Oh dear. Oh dear, the counter-attacking football's really catching us out. I thought maybe our defence could have a good defensive structure to keep it away. Just about getting a last-ditch block and a last-ditch tackle, but I think it's offside. Good old linesman saving us there as it's offside, and Flood takes the free kick from the offside decision. Oh dear. They're actually pressing us quite high here. I'm a bit scared. Stevens, don't make a mistake. Good. Calm, we've got bunts of space, Walsh. Walsh, Draper, Young Kumbez, hello. You're just going to forget the ball. Okay, interesting as they go down the right flank. Come on, Walsh. Walsh, get that. I haven't been impressed with you this season so far. Come on, lads. Oh, Walsh been beating again. That's fine. He's ran it out. He got too cocky with the ball and went too far. Flood taking a goal kick. He was man of the match of the last game. He's playing back to back. Come on, Walsh. Again, just about gets it to Draper, but Draper wasn't properly looking the right way. Out for a Burton Albion throw-in. Oh dear. Come on, Walsh. That has to be better from you, buddy. Graham, get your head on that. It's a good header, but we haven't won it yet. Come on, Stevens, put in a challenge. Oh dear, Stevens. I'm so sorry. I could have got your yellow card. Flood's there again to make the save, and it's out, I believe, for a Burton Albion corner, as Stevens gets a yellow card from the referee. That was definitely a yellow card. Burton Albion corner. It's Bennett for Burton Albion crossing it into the box. Flood gets a punch on it. Can Casey get onto it again? No, but Flood just about got there and got a good catch on it. Simple pass out to Walsh. Come on, Walsh. Down the left flank. Oh my God, Walsh. How many times? Oh, Graham's been absolutely done there. Flood again with another save. For 21 minutes, he's had to make so many saves. It's another corner for Burton Albion. It's Bennett to take it again for them. Crosses it into the box. Off the line. Off the line. Walsh, that was fantastic. I think it was Walsh. Superb, and we win it back again. Graham winning it back. Draper out down the left flank. Go on, Draper. Oh my God, Draper, he's through. Surely. This is his moment. He's yet to get a goal contribution this season. This is his moment. This is his moment.
Nope.
Oh my God, our first shot of the game, and Draper could have had his first goal contribution for the club this season. So close. Okay, Stevens wins it back. Draper has another opportunity. But he's too slow to react and make a decision. Burton Albion get it. They're going to try and counter-attack, but Walsh, you know what, Walsh? You're starting to perform. In the last few minutes, Wait a minute. Stevens. Bentley. Come on, Bentley. Over to Draper. Draper, poor. We need to release the ball and shoot. Robson, that's you all day. Well done, Robson. Did enough to get that to Stevens. Good. Keep the possession. That's all we want to do. Walsh. It's done well. He cleared it off the line and made a good tackle earlier on. Young Kumbes. I'm not happy with Young Kumbes' performance this game or last game, because our attack is not doing amazingly well. Stevens, well done. You know what? Stevens has been a solid unit in that midfield, winning it back when he needs to, putting the pressure on as Bentley is driving it out to the left flank here. Who can he find? He's getting pressed to go all the way back into his own half, but it's fine. We keep possession, simple. Good. Robson, good. Driving up the pitch, but can't properly find Young Kumbes. Young Kumbes not on his toes, ready to pick that ball up as Burton Albion now have it in the middle of the park. Down the left flank on the attack. Robson's been beaten. The 53 rated right back's been beaten. Come on, can he win it back? Oh my god. You know what? I take it back from Walsh. He's had a good game, Walsh. And Robson there, fantastic. Our low rated fullbacks have performed for us as it's 0-0 once again at half-time. At half-time, there's been some good performances. Stevens has performed pretty well. I am going to take him off purely because he's on a yellow card and I don't want him to get on a red card because we have a very small squad as it is. We don't want another player unavailable for the next game. So I'm going to bring on Foley into that central position. 60 rated Foley with 5-star skills and 5-star weak foot. Fantastic. And statistically, we have just improved our team going into the second half. Considering we had a good game in the first, we could see a win here. And we are the underdogs going into this game against Burton Albion as they are an established EFL League 1 side. But come on, second half. We can get the winner, unlike we did last game when it was 0-0 at half-time. No, we're not going to let it happen. Good defending by Humphrey. Not allowing them in, although they are in now. They make a shot. Simple catch by Flood. Good. Young Kumbes. Good. Little hold up there. Over to Bentley. He's trying to find the run of Young Kumbes, but the defence. So hard to break this Burton Albion defence. As they're counter-attacking yet again, Burton Albion. Can Walsh stop it? Oh my god, that is great physicality by Walsh. How has he kept that in? I thought that went off. Oh, good by Walsh again. I'm surprised from his performance today. Casey, trying to beat his man. He's no what. Oh my god, that's a great challenge by Graham once again. The thing is, we haven't really made a proper attacking threat as Draper makes a great ball through to Walsh. Done some great defensive ability, but he's now on the attack. Who can he find? He finds Foley. Foley, there's not many people, you know, in the right areas I want to pass it. They're not positioned in the right areas. The strikers aren't making the right movements for my liking. I'm going to make a substitution. I'm going to bring in Young Kumbes. He's been quite quiet, not making many opportunities, not making the right movements, not making the right runs in the right areas to break this Burton Albion defence. So I'm bringing on Watt into left wing and changing Casey and Draper around and putting Casey up front and Draper in right wing. So that's the squad going into pretty much the rest of the game. Might make a couple more substitutions, but let's get into the rest of the game here against Burton Albion as it's gone out for a throw-in for good old Loons FC. Okay, Walsh down the left flank. That's good by Walsh. Gets past his man, finds Casey. That's the run we want. I'm going to shoot, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. No. And that's a very bad shot. I shouldn't have shot most probably, but I was under the pressure of the defenders. No, I'm going to bring on Chapman. Chapman's coming on into a attacking midfielder position for Bentley. Bentley, obviously the hero of last game, coming into the starting 11, getting that second initial goal against Walsall. Chapman does win it, but not for long as it goes straight to a Burton Albion defender. Graham gets beaten out of position, but he does get back into position as they're down the left flank. Oh dear, they're down the centralised positions. It's poor defending, and oh my god, the first goal conceded of today's video at the 79th minute, nearly the 80th minute. Our defensive display and goalkeeping display for this video has been immaculate and exquisite and proper solid, but here Burton Albion does break past our defence. for the first time in this game. Right, we are kicking off after the first goal's been conceded. Come on, lads. Surely one more attack, one more good attack's going to happen. Robson, Chapman, Draper. What the hell was that, Draper? What was that? I'm on the out. Oh my god, how... That was too close. We are going to bring on Giordano into CDM position instead of Kaya. Kaya, again, just not in the game. From what I've seen and what I've controlled with him, I'm not happy with his performance yet again. We did drop him in the last video because he's not really in the game. And he hasn't proved to me in this game that he's back on form, that he's performing. So we are bringing on Giordano in a different position. We'll see how he does. Oh, no, it's not Draper, it's Chapman, but he does lose the ball. Probably should have turned around the player yet again, running down that left flank. Putting the ball over the top, over to Helm for Burton Albion. That's good defending though by Graham once again. Burton Albion, another corner. It does not deserve to be 2-0 after a great defensive display. Get it out. Come on, Casey. Get there again. Good, Casey. We literally got 30 seconds on the clock. I see Watt.
Perfect.
What a ball. What a ball by Casey over to Watt. This could be the chance. This could be the chance. Okay, still got it. Over to Foley. Over to Casey. Oh my god. Great defending by Burton Albion. And that was one of the biggest chances we had in the second half to make it 1-1. And we are disappointed at Burton. Going back home over to Loons is not going to be a nice feeling as we lose 1-0 to Burton Albion. As you can see the stats there, the expected goals were very similar. We only had 3 shots to their 8 shots, but we did have a lot of the possession. We had 53%. It's quite a close game, very good defensively. Obviously, we were the underdogs, and I was quite happy with the defensive performance. But again, I feel a bit flat going on the attack. And looking at the performances, there's a lot in the 5s and 6s, which isn't exactly what I want. Yet again, Graham performing well with a 7. Flood only a 6.2. I thought he did pretty decent. The goal that went in, I don't think he could have done anything about it. I don't even think our main keeper, Olofsson, could do anything about it. And actually, after the 0-0 draw against Swindon Town, we have moved from 24th to 23rd. But that will be the only 2 games of today's video. 1 League 2 game and 1 EFL Trophy game. We did end in a loss, but overall it was an okay performance from the 2 games. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you can like and subscribe. And always remember to turn on notifications to not miss one of my fantastic YouTube videos. I'll see you next time. Toodle pip now.